Magic is a love affair.
Would you welcome Mr. Electric? Here he is.
And it has been a love affair lasting nearly his entire lifetime. Marvyn Roy at a young age fell in love with magic.
And I can remember my Uncle Al sitting at a dining room table and causing pennies to disappear and appear under the coffee cups, and my grandfather with a little ball and a vase and causing things, and it was, I was thrilled by this. I didn't understand it.
As a youngster, Marvyn honed his craft and won many awards until the age of 18, when Marvyn was called to serve his country. After the war, Marvyn was determined to make a living at the craft that he loved. His act went through some changes. He began in silks and evolved into working with light bulbs. He even had to learn to perform on ice.
I was the world's worst ice skater, but I could do the act on ice. Now remember, I was doing it as a single then.
It was there that he met the other love of his life, Carol Williams.
And this show was called Spurs and Skates, and I was the gambler. So I picked up the phone at Carol's room. I said, Carol, this is Marvyn Roy, the magician. We're in the show, I'm going to show you. And I'm going to be with you for the next 6 months. Suddenly her voice changed, and she said, oh, how nice. But during that 6 months, I won her over. Actually, I don't have any idea how I got her. I had absolutely nothing to offer except a suitcase full of light bulbs.
And won her over he did. Not only would she become his partner in life, she also became his partner in his magical adventure.
And so 3 things came together in '56, which shows its destiny. 1, Miss Abbott had arranged the contract at the Lido in Paris for a year. 2, we had put in the long string. And 3, I married Carol. And that was the beginning of our career and the real beginning of Mr. Electric. And it was Marvyn Roy and Carol for the next 54 years.
Starting their lives together wasn't always as easy as waving the magic wand.
When we got married, as I said, we had a suitcase full of light bulbs and each other, period. No home, no nothing. And like babes in the woods, we went off to the big world.
Marvyn was soon on top of the world with Carol by his side.
The first year at the Lido, as I say, we were paid $350 a week. You got paid every 2 weeks in cash. No checks, just cash. And we had this nice little hotel room just off the Champs-Élysées, and I'd bring the Franks home, and she'd sit cross-legged on the bed. And she would say, this is for the hotel, this is for this agent, this is for this agent, this is for this, and this goes home. And in that first year, she saved 50% of that salary. So I said, darling, I said, we got a deal here. I'm a terrible businessman, but you're a very good business lady. But I'm a good magician. So I'll tell you what, hon, you take care of the money and let me play with my toys. And that we did all our life. And that is one of the real reasons that I can live today here in the Palm Springs area, enjoying the good life. It's all up because of Carol.
After over 50 years of traveling and entertaining awe-stricken crowds around the world, the light of Marvyn Roy's life went dim.
And now in his bare hands, Mr. Electric will attempt to light a 1,000-watt light bulb. 1, 2, 3, 1.
And so when Carol passed away, it changed my life because I had no one to bounce off of or talk of, but Carol had arranged everything, so that it would not be a problem for me. It was because she had arranged the finances and everything else.
And even though his beloved Carol has passed away, he still maintains a close relationship with her today.
I talk to her all the time. She's always here. I know she's here. I know she's beside me to stop me from doing any stupid things. I have a great belief that we will be together again. I just know it's true. It was a love affair that will never change. She was and is the most wonderful lady in the world to me.
Magic has not just been Marvyn's living, it has been his life. The spark that has kept him active and young at heart and in his mind.
A mind in motion stays in motion. A mind at rest stays in rest. I mean, I don't care if you play mahjong or if you play solitaire or play poker or chase girls around, whatever you want to do. But activity is the secret of longevity. You're never too old to really live it, life to the fullest. And you can. And whether it's with magic or whether it's in some other form, life is so good. And you know, we're here a very short time. And not to enjoy it and not to love what you have and be thankful for what you have. Thank you for living in a great country. Thank you for all the blessings you have. It's a shame. I've been blessed to have great people around me, my family, and of course, my darling, wonderful wife, Carol. These are treasures. And be in love with life, be in love with people, be a people person. That's so wonderful. Every person is so different. And not to love them and be with them, but take advantage of what you have and do things. Don't lay around and just sit on the couch. Get up and get off and go. You know, we're lucky for what we have. And God bless you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Desert Samaritans is proud to present the first annual Golden Senior Award to Mr. Electric, Marvyn Roy. May his contagious attitude and inspiration light the way to all of us entering our golden years.